Today, we come together for a cause that unites us all, World Cancer Day. A day to inspire hope, empower action, and remind everyone affected by cancer that they are not alone. Let's hear from individuals from our incredible community as they share how cancer has impacted their lives and how we can bring hope and change to those navigating their own cancer journeys.
My wife's family has been affected greatly by cancer, and so by seeing that and just generally knowing about it is how I got interested in helping here.
So I think for me, my first experience with cancer, and a really close one, was my grandma. She had breast cancer, and then it later spread, and she unfortunately passed away when I was younger. And this was something that was very upsetting, and I saw the burden it had on my family and trying to help take care of her, and just emotionally the toll. And I think that that's really what got me wanting to start volunteering and helping out with those that are also going through similar experiences.
First of all, it scares the daylights out of you with, it's a scary word, and especially something no one wants to hear. But there's a lot of support, especially in this area. And it's not just the medical community, it's things like support groups and tons of information.
I mentioned the breast cancer diagnosis in 2016, which then there's mastectomy and chemo and radiation, and then more surgeries and more treatments. And here I am, still here. And my brother was also diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 2021. And I felt like my experience going through it, I could support him. He just wanted somebody that kind of knew what he was going through. And so I realized it's just really important to support other people.
Well, a lot of connections, actually. So I haven't personally had cancer, but my mom has she's a three-time cancer survivor. Qigong was a integral part of her recovery from cancer. My sister passed away at 13 of leukemia back in 1981, and then more recently, my wife had breast cancer last year. So she went through the radiation process and whatnot, which was obviously difficult to watch. But wanted to kind of have her use the principles of Qigong in her recovery as much as possible.
Unfortunately, in this point in life, probably everyone can say something similar, but I have had family members and friends going through cancer journeys. And sadly, I have one going through one right now that probably will not survive her journey. It is lung and bone cancer. So unfortunately, she's got to a point where she will be moving into palliative care. So I do unfortunately have that experience. I think many people at this point in the world have experience with cancer. It's either someone they've known, a person in their family member, or a friend of a friend. And it's such a really challenging time.
World Cancer Day is more than just a day. It's a movement. Together, we can create a world where no one faces cancer alone.
I have to say that my motivation for pushing forward is, what are you waiting for? We're often waiting for the future before we buy the boat to the cottage, or we get that special job, or we go back to school, and those types of things. Live for the moment and don't wait for life to be less hard before you decide to be happy and do the things that bring you joy.